test the phone lines. I'm so unprepared. I hope this goes okay. Sorry if I'm too unprepared. The dog wouldn't stop using the bathroom. Anyway, I better get started. Hi, it's me. I'm Alex. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. I do too. Well, hi. You were on time. I saw that you were sitting there in the chat room like almost 10 minutes. Both you and Lucky were already in the chat room like early. Perhaps earlier than I was. I mean, I've been preparing for this moment my whole life, so, well, not this particular moment, but not my whole life, but today. We've been doing a whole lot of quality of life improvements to the show. I see. But Lucky and Vox know that because they were here for some testing earlier, but gosh, the show is gonna get so much better. See, all it took was like a few dollars being thrown at me and I'm like, dang, I guess I better get my shit on point. What? Petricide's here too? Man, we got robots or people, Lucky and Vox. It's just like, I just remember a time, and I know I keep talking about this, but I just remember a time when I would just start streaming and it would just be like, just me sitting here. Like, just sitting here. What? And Eastern Bandit are, what's that word when like, somebody is like, oh, so Kai is not gonna be here? I gotta be honest, I mean, I know from your streams that you guys look very differently, but you're both not very often seen here at the same time. And that's kind of odd. Is that just like a coincidence, or like... I see. Well, like, sometimes she's here. She's here a lot less these days, but you know, people have lives. I think so. I think it's like something like that. Well, I used to have a nocturnal schedule, but now I don't anymore. Well, the new thing, yeah, Seymour has a new segment. It's his comedy segment that I haven't seen yet. I was hoping that and I don't want to get greedy with people watching, but oh, look at y'all being playfully antagonistic. That's the phrase of the week. But yeah, like Seymour has this thing. I haven't heard it yet, but we had to hire, what are the brick people called who like put in bricks? Are those like masonry people or whatever? Anyway, we had to hire some people to come in Some like cartoon masonry people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. She was talking some smack. But yeah, Seymour has his little segment, and it was actually suggested by Lord Thickemus the Third, and he said he would be here, but I don't see him here. So I'm gonna give him a little time, just a little. If he misses it, he misses it. Seymour says it's great. I'm scared, 'cause, well, I don't know. It's a whole new segment of the show. He says it's got like its own theme song and stuff. He got his buddies to record it, and like, Seymour is just not known for his dashing sense of humor. Or senses of humor dashing? I don't know. But if Lord Thickemus doesn't get here, he's gonna miss it. And you're gonna have to watch it on the video on demand and won't see it live like everyone else. I don't know, Seymour might get his own spin-off someday if he plays his cards right. You know, this new segment of his could be a backdoor pilot. Your mother is a pilot of people's back doors. We are not doing this today. Okay? We are friends now. And you're not gonna say that my mother does things to people's back doors. He is. Oh. He is. I think I saw a little buffering going on. I didn't see any dropped frames. Hopefully we eliminated all of those, but dang it. Well, we've got a great show for you. I mean, as long as I'm here, it's a show, so. And the phone lines are open, so any of you people wanting to call, but I think all of the people who are currently in the chat room are the sort of people who don't call or are not allowed because they're embarrassed by the timbre of their voices, not naming names. But, oh, thanks, Fox. Alright. Well, let's see. What do we do? Shouldn't you guys like talk at me or something so that I keep talking? Have we figured this out? Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't put a whole lot of thought into the content of these shows, but I do put a lot of thought into the execution of the show. So, oh, look at you with your random generic sentence towards me. Like, the execution I've got down. So, I don't know, when I get warmed up, I might say a thing or two that gets a couple of chuckles. I've been known to elicit a chuckle or two. I know Seymour is ready to elicit some chuckles. Should I whisper at Lord Thickemus to bring his ass? 'Cause... aw. Well, if you guys keep telling me how great I am, I already have a big ol' head. It could only continue getting bigger. And earlier, apparently my big ass head was causing the show to drop frames. Did we promise to talk about dog balls? No. We were talking about how in the past week we've talked a lot about dog balls. And I don't know if any more can be said. But just to fill you in, I live with a dog who's like a wiener dog. He's like a burrowing wiener dog who burrows into blankets. He's brown. He's a brown dog. And he has black leathery balls. I don't want to, like, you know. He is adorable. There's two dogs that live here, Fletcher and Oscar. Fletcher's kind of a nerd dog. And then Oscar's like an older dog. Oscar's the one with the black leathery ball sack. And he's also the one who like eats poop. So he's kind of I mean, he's nice, super nice when he's not like eating poop and pooping it in your room, which is like I've spent a lot of time this week talking about poop and balls, and I want to raise the level of class that this show has. Seymour, people are really excited about your comedy thing. I really hope it's not a big ass disappointment, because people want to see it. And I actually kind of make it a point to avoid his licks when I can. I will admit that I have been licked by his tongue, and I guess it's unavoidable, but you know, I guess all dog tongues have been in places that perhaps we don't want them to be, while also being on your face. You know, every dog licks their balls, every dog licks their butthole, you know, so what? A dog eats a little bit of poop. Oh god, okay. Yeah, this is the premier place to hear about dog balls and poop. I'm living my dream. Alright. Well, we've been on the air 13 minutes and 34 seconds. Lord Thickemus III knew that we would be here at 9. And I was here at 9. So they're gonna have to... It's only you did keep it down to a minute, right?
Yep.
Alright. It only took 13 minutes. And you know, it's kind of crazy. I keep talking about how things have changed around here, and 13, 14 minutes used to be a long time for me on this show. But now it's like 5 minutes. Like, time goes by so quickly now. Oh, it's a law. It's someone's law. It does. Time flies by with friends. We are all friends. Well, Seymour, are you ready to do it? I hope it doesn't suck. It's gonna suck. I mean, I don't... Godwin's Law, that's right. Godwin's Law. but it's more like Oscar's Law? I don't know. I mean, I really hope that, Seymour, do you have stage fright?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we, Dogwin's Law. Damn. Alright. Well, we did hire the masonryist or whatever, so, it's time, buddy. Alright? Seymour?
Yes.
It's time. Alright. Well, here we go. I said here we go, Seymour. You gotta go do it. Alright. Here we go. And now it's time for the Seymour Comedy Time Minute Corner.
Welcome. The first lesson is I believe in Satan. There is never enough of anything to fully satisfy the Antichrist. The anguish of our future. Bastard, 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 thou sayest unto me. Disregard, thou disruptor. It's time for my creations. It's where we try to determine on the block today. You tell me. I prayed, I died. I pray you die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I pray you die.
Well, it looks like it was a hit, Seymour. Wow. Aw. I mean, it was a little strange, and perhaps your sense of humor might not be for everyone, but I would say that you made a lot of people happy. And that makes me happy. I was worried. And your theme song? Wow. Very good. I'm very happy for you.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad everyone was happy. It's it'll be in the archive. It is a little over a minute. It might. It was definitely how do you say it was something. Gosh, Seymour, maybe you should host the show.
Nope.
Well, I was worried that your clip. No, people are wanting to clip your comedy segment, but well, I mean, that was also an audition for you to see if it works, and apparently it worked. So if you can perhaps start doing that on Fridays or something, that'd be cool.
Neat.
Alright, Lucky, well I'm glad you were you were here for this watershed moment on the show. I think I used that phrase right. Thanks, Fox. I don't know how to follow that. That's gonna be a tough act to follow.
Whoa.
Yeah. You've got some natural skills. I will, and I do appreciate that. I just saw that. I appreciate that, Lucky. Maybe I'll get a few packs of ramen with that $1, and maybe even take the rest of the money and get some veggies or something to throw in there. That would be nice. Well, wow. Hey, what's underscore? Hey, what's up? Underscore Boogie Town. Did you were you able to see Seymour's comedy debut? It's apparently a big hit all over the internet. I mean, my internet, but the internet nonetheless. It's a nice internet. So it is a packed house. Even I got a new follower, and it's Commander Root, which I could have sworn was a bot. But even the bots are following me now. Holy crap. If I can get the coveted electrical skateboard follow, that would just be top bananas. I don't know, Leonard. You think you got what it takes to do a thing? Yeah, I've told you. I could tell jokes. I mean, you can tell them, but I don't. You're not as popular as Seymour. Seymour. Now that's a puppet. Aw, man. He's got what it takes. He's hot. And he's got a lot of muscular definition in his arms, and I mean, you're cool, Leonard. But Seymour's my bestie, and he does. Can I do like a photo shoot? I mean, I guess we could. Like all of us standing in the same place. It isn't the here, cause like, oh yeah, he's a daddy, all right. Are you a daddy, Seymour?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, isn't it like this shot right here is technically a photo shoot, right? Bye, Lucky. Have a good forklifting. Well, I mean, I know people like to talk about my sexualness and all, but don't forget that I'm a fictional, childlike cartoon person, so be careful, because I could also be like an FBI stinger, and I could sting you. I don't want none of these cookies, or none of this lemonade. So, alright. I wish I could, but if I were to stand up, the show would fall apart. I can do my shoulder thing. Hold on. How's that? Is that sufficient? That's yeah. I'll give you a wink. Is that a nice wink? I hope so. Alright. Well. Oh man. I do strut my stuff from time to time. So. Gosh, I'm still trying to follow Seymour's thing. Do you have any more stuff you could do, Seymour, or?
No.
Oh. It is getting saucy. This is perhaps the sauciest show on the Twitch now. And that's cool, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I never intended this show to be a place where sexiness goes down, but with friends like Seymour, it's kind of inevitable. Alright. That's a shame, because Lord Thickamus was the one who requested that Seymour even break into the comedy business, and he wasn't here to even see his debut. But I guess he'll watch this and perhaps he'll be like, you know, I mean, we're mentioning his name a whole bunch, but it's just sad. Seymour was really looking forward to you being here, Lord Thickamus III. And you were probably out doing something else. Talking to girls. Stuff like that. And you missed your friend's comedy debut. And that's just, man, sad. Well, alright, so what do we do next? Now that we've done the thing that we said we were gonna do. Oh shit, I don't have the phone number up there. I'm like, I wonder if anyone's gonna call. There we go. I didn't mean to go to the big screen, but I guess that works. But if anyone wants to call... Ooh, the Netflix special. I bet that wouldn't be too hard for us to get. Like... I mean, not us. I mean, it would be Seymour. And he could talk about all of his stuff. All of his favorite things. Yeah, once we hit 15 subs, it's to the moon from there. So... Oh, where they greenlight everything? Isn't that what South Park's joke was? That they greenlight everything or something? Yeah, that's true. But then, yeah, you could all watch it at your own leisure. When you're Netflix and chilling with the one that you love. You flip on an episode of the show. And like, I don't know. Do it with your lover while I talk about dog balls. It's living the life. So, well, yeah, and I've fooled around with pre-recorded episodes, and man, I really do work my best with an audience of internet pals to talk to. I think that's that but I could be the first live show on Netflix, but then you couldn't chat with me. And I couldn't chat with you. Maybe we could have like a special website. Whoa. Yeah, I would totally win. I would just headbutt him. And then I would pick Leonard up by his bottom appendage and swing him around and hit him in the face, and I would win. My puppet posse could totally take on Jeff Dunham's puppet posse. It's fucking he's got like a talking Mexican jalapeno or whatever. Yeah, I'll fuck that shit up. So, if it was any other day, I would say that I don't have to rely on my puppets to get all the laughs, but I guess Seymour took all the joy this evening. He might. Seymour is he does dabble in the dark arts. Yeah? The dark arts? You're not casting a spell on me right now. Uh-oh. Phase Gladiator 555 told me to suck dick. Shit. I think I'm getting trolled. Oh no. Well, welcome to the show, Phase Gladiator 555. That's I don't personally partake in the dick, cause I'm a little boy, but I appreciate the offer. Does anybody else want to take on Phase Gladiator 555's offer of getting in on that dick, Seymour?
Nope.
Alright. Hey, Phase Gladiator, you want to call me and tell me that to my face? I bet you won't. Big old face glider. I'm just gonna call you Phase. But hey, you know, welcome to the show. Just watching like 3 days. Phase will be in here like chatting like all normally, like a part of the It's Me, I'm Alex posse of people. Like, and we'll be like reminiscing about the time that their first comment was suck dick. It'll be like, that's true. Well, he didn't say suck my dick. He or she. We don't know. They just said suck dick. So like, you know, they could be wanting me or somebody to be sucking the dick of, you know, some randomness or whatever. Oh, I see. Well, I'm not sure what they thought. Like, this show like is like marked as like for mature audiences. I'm not sure if people think like coming in here and saying dirty words is like gonna be like gonna mess up the show or something. Like, if anything, it just gives me something to talk about for a minute and a half and actually helps the show. So, you know, it could be. They just like, looks like they may have just popped in and popped out like a big old dick. Can't even hang around. Ooh, you said frick. Underscore Boogie Down did get auto-modded for saying a variation of the N-word. So, and I had to make a choice. I sat here and I was like, do I un-auto-mod that? And then I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know enough about underscore Boogie Down to know if that's something they can be saying. And then you just posted a variation without the N-word. It was the N-word with an A at the end, but you know, apparently AutoMod was like, well, better hold that back. But oh. You know, I always wondered, like, what kind of audience is my show gonna attract? You know? Like, if I get a bunch of people in my chat room, what are they gonna chat about? You know? And well, as you can see, over there to the right, beyond Seymour, is a conversation about, you know, various things that people would suck and their sucking preferences. And well, hopefully it doesn't get my show banned. I mean, I'm not showing naked people, so I don't think so. I think you can talk about sexy stuff, right? But got some good Yakov Smirnoff humor going on. You're a bottle of Malbec. Malbec. Oh, it's a wine. Okay. You're gonna... Oh, smoking this J. I didn't see the J. I see. Sometimes people think that Seymour likes to partake, but he swears that he does not partake. He just has very heavy upper eyelids. And so that's what he has. So I guess maybe might be just be what this show does is he's not straight edge like completely, you know, but it's just not like a priority of his. Ah. But yeah, what I was saying is that the velvet fog. Oh, that's a the velvet fog is when one takes the moisture from one's own or another's flatulence and uses it to masturbate with. Is that what you were talking about? The top result, oh, that was also a nickname for Mel Torme. Okay, so huh. I'm not sure which velvet fog you were asking me. Oh, okay. Poor Mel Torme. Apparently, his name has become synonymous with using somebody's fart fumes to jerk off with, and that's not right. He deserves better than that. Man, Twitch made me mad. They took away my my Be Right Back picture. You know, the picture that shows when I'm not broadcasting that says Be Right Back? They just like reset it for no reason. It's not there anymore. I came here to do the show and it was gone. And I don't have a backup of it. So that means we have to go and make another one. And that's annoying. Sorry, I just had to rant about that. That annoyed me a lot. Well, everyone's being quiet, so I assume everybody's like touching themselves now because of all the sexy talk going on. Maybe I should like just replace myself with like someone who's a little bit more grown up, so that like when people are beating off to the show, it's a little less weird. Wait, what did I read your mind about? Which part? About everybody being quiet because they were beating off? Or smashing their muff or whatever you call it? Y'all can't fool me. Nope. Oh. Perhaps. It's Friday night, so I guess everyone's a little saucy tonight. Talking about dirty stuff. But we added a section to our Twitch page today. Chat room rules. And the rules are like, what do they say? Our number one rule for chatting is, of course, to be cool. This also extends to keeping your cool and playing it cool. Please try not to fight each other. The rest of the rules are pretty much the same as everyone else. No hate speech and racism and all that stuff. The show is for mature audiences, so we are pretty lenient with the talking about things and all that. But we are also a very accepting and welcoming show. And unless you are a jerk, then we want you to feel comfortable here. If you are a jerk, then we do not want you to feel comfortable here. I think that's basically it. Well, it doesn't say anything about talking about touching yourself, but so you think Mel does the farting, masturbating thing? It's not my favorite word, but it's my favorite word to use when people are being saucy. And I don't have a thesaurus handy. So maybe I've been using the word saucy wrong. Wait, it means impudent. What the fuck does impudent mean? Not showing due respect for another person. Impertinent. Synonyms: insolent, cheeky, cocky. Alright. So a synonym is cheeky, disrespectful, bold, brazen. Yeah, bold and lively, smart looking. That's the way I meant it. Feisty. Yes, that is where I am. And yes, Fox, you are feisty and saucy from time to time. So yes. All right. You are not disrespectful. The definition that says, the part of it that says disrespectful is not part of my own interpretation of what saucy means. So you're all good. Right? Not towards the cool people. Impudent. Yep. Oh wait, it'll pronounce it for me. Hold on.
Impudent.
Impudent. Impudent.
Impudent.
Oh. One more time.
Impudent. Saucy.
Whoa. I just want to make it say words now.
But.
Why does it make the lady say but?
But.
Why?
But. But. But.
All four buts sound the same.
Ass.
So the dude gets to say,
Impudent.
but then it makes the lady say,
Ass.
Jackass.
that is... I'm reporting that to the authorities. I didn't know that a female donkey was called a Jenny. I've known like some mean ass Jennies in my life. And I didn't even know that new puppets?
Jenny.
Whatever do you mean by new puppets incoming? It won't pronounce spinning, Jenny.
Dang.
See how easy that is?
Nope.
Dang.
Yep. All right. Well, here we all are. We read some dictionary stuff. He could. And when people look up words like stupid, he can be like,
Stupid.
yeah. He'd be really good at that. Or when people are like looking up dumb, he can be like,
Dumb.
he'd be a natural. It certainly does. Right on the fleek. All right. He is. I'm thinking that perhaps by next Friday, we'll have more than one segment. Maybe we'll have Seymour's segment, but then we'll have other segments so that I'm just not like sitting here. Because this isn't a month ago, you know. People are watching now. And I'm gonna have to do something. Maybe Leonard can have a segment. If it's good. I don't want him coming up with something dumb. It has to be at least half as good as Seymour's segment, and that's gonna be a tough cookie to crumble. He is blowing up like yeast. here in Black Tree, we have a similar saying. We say that things are blowing up like geese, because we used to have an issue with a neighboring. We used to have a issue with a neighboring city, and they would send over geese strapped with bombs, and to like blow up the locals. We were at war with them for a long time. And so like this was long ago. I think Miss Ruth was only but a child. But yeah, the neighboring city would send over geese strapped with bombs. And the geese would blow up and kill people. And people would die. So yeah, we've got a saying, you know, when something's like a big deal, would be like, yeah, that's blowing up like geese. It's perhaps a little insensitive to the people who died from those geese, but you know, it's kind of like that, you know, like that Ring Around the Rosie nursery rhyme is about like pirate AIDS or whatever. So, you know, nobody alive today died because of a geese blowing up, so I don't think anyone's getting offended. But yeah, it was a big ass deal. But it makes for a hell of a catchphrase. Oh, he sure does. Leo. You could make the first death by exploding goose? Are you? I hope we're not inspiring you to do that. Because not only does your intended target die, but also an innocent goose dies. When you strap bombs to geese and send them to blow people up, the goose also die. So yeah, but they also kill geese if the bombs are strapped to the geese. And you would strap a bomb to a goose and then let it kill you? Well, I would hope that you would not do that at all in any sort of fashion. You know? Well, please don't. I mean, don't kill yourself at all, ever. But like the suicide geese thing is like a part of the lore of the show. And so like the news article about you doing it in such a novel way would probably be like, Vox voice system got the idea to blow themselves up via a bomb strapped to a goose from the internet show It's Me, I'm Alex, a show on the internet. And then like it would get us all this negative publicity. I don't think you would want to like do that. You like us, don't you? You wouldn't want us to get bad bad toxic hierarchy. Oh Lord. Well. Alright. So, we're at the 1 hour mark. Typically I would take a break at 1 hour. But, does anybody have any questions, or, maybe at the end of shows I will answer questions. Maybe I won't. I can do as I please, I suppose. But, hello? Can you guys hear me? I got a network error. Oh, it looks like that the internet... Okay. The internet device hooked to the other computer, died again. That's fine. I was just making sure. I hooked up a super old wireless adapter to the internet computer so that we could use its wires for other stuff, and it died again. I'm gonna have to get another internet adapter because now it prevents me from browsing the web. Now I can't look stuff up on Urban Dictionary when I don't understand it. Boo. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna take a break and drink some coffee. Perhaps I'll be back. I think I'll be back. I have no reason to not come back. But I'm gonna go put a cake in the oven for Seymour, cause he really made this episode, and I'm really proud of him. Do you want a cake, Seymour? Do you like cake?
Yep.
Alright. So I'm gonna go bake a cake for my real good buddy Seymour, and maybe my puppet pals can have a slice. Well, thanks, Fox. You were a part of the best too. And by part, I mean you were all the best. I'm glad you all came to watch me here. And to talk a bunch of sex stuff in my chat room. Cause, well, what would I do without all that? Alright, well, I'm gonna do it. Hit it, Dwayne. Oh. Well, that sound. I don't know what that sound means. Yeah, Dick. It means it's time to go. Yeah, it does. Alright. God, Jesus. Alright. Well, I hope that everybody remembers that.
Goodbye.